Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the 1/6 scale Clone Commander Wolffe Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars figure. So that was just a close-up look at the inner spiel that's printed on the inside packaging. And now we'll take a close-up look at the figure itself and the accessories. Now, I don't typically collect Sideshow Collectibles stuff because in the past I found that some of their proportions are not dimensionally correct. Things look a little bulky maybe, and I haven't found their stuff to be that detailed, but they have been stepping up their game considerably in the last few years, and a good example of that is the Wolffe figure. I mean, if you look at just at his armor alone, the quality of the armor, like the texture of it, contrasted with like this like leathery material that's hanging down from his sides, all the way up to the Under Armour, the little black outfit that he's got on underneath. The detail on here is really, really impressive to me. So is the little scuffing on it. Now it's not, it's clearly just paint kind of put on, but this is originally inspired by an animated series. But all the dirt, the kind of carbon scoring and battle wear that the figure has seen through combat reads really, really well. And it all is, in my opinion, proportionately to scale with the figure. It doesn't read as like bulky armor. I mean, if you're a fan of Star Wars stuff, this isn't like some of the Sideshow figures I saw, like 5, 6, 7 years ago, where things kind of hung on the characters weird. So yeah, the boots look great. All the armor I think looks really awesome. As far as articulation goes, if you're a fan of like double knee joints, that's about as far as you're going to get the knee to go. Same thing with the elbows. It's a basic elbow joint. That's about as far up as you get to go. So if you wanted to have him hold his blaster all the way up, you have to pivot from the arm, but not double jointed at the elbow. But the articulation on this figure is not only good, but I really appreciate little things like how the holster, there's a strap that attaches it to the belt, but it also is pinned here, so it always will kind of stick to the little leather sash he's got going, but it doesn't flap around either. It's in a good position. I think they did a good job with that. Here's a look at the back of the figure. There is a magnet in here, which you can use as a rocket pack accessory, which also has a magnet in there, and then boop, just goes right on. Awesome. Now he comes with count them, 4 different heads, so we will get a closer look at those in just a moment. Just want to show you a close-up look at this one, which is his Phase 2 helmet. Next we'll pop this off and we'll take a look at the Phase 1 helmet. Well, that came off really easy. And that went on really easy. Wow. Now here's a closer look at his Phase 2 helmet, and that moves up and down. I like the little use of red in the back. Now we'll just take that off. Now, make sure that that little neck sash stays on. And then we'll put on his Season 3 head. And they did a really good job with his gnarly eyeball on this. In fact, one of the things I like about this figure the most, in fact, I'd say the thing I like about this figure the most is I think it's some of the best face sculpting Sideshow has ever done. His hairline looks really good. It's really clean and well done. The sculpting's cool, but all the sculpting of just the individual lines, creating the shape of it, I think they did a great job here. But even the scarring on his eyeball here, check out the scarring right there. Great work. The final head included with this is his head from Season 4, and that cut that was going across his face is now a very well done scar. In fact, I'd say the skin on this this head sculpt, these 2 head sculpts, is some of the best skin stuff I've seen Sideshow do, as far as like the wrinkling around the eyes and forehead, and just like the quality of skin-like surface. Again, the eyebrows are done well. I think they did a good job with this bionic eye. The hair is very well done, but just the lifelike skin quality, this is some of Sideshow's best in my opinion. Now let's take a look at some of their accessories. The tiniest of which is his little EMP grenade. He had his 2 blasters that fit onto his holsters. And he comes with big ass blaster too. And I really like the use of silver paint to create like the wear and tear, the carbon scoring along this blaster. And that piece does articulate. Next up, I'll just give you a closer look at his rocket pack, which I showed you earlier, but here's just a closer look at the details of it. You can see all the kind of wear and tear on that as well. I mean, even the inside has some sort of basic wear and tear to it, so I think that's great. He also comes with an alternate pair of feet that are in a, you know, that you can put in a different position for when he's in like crouching poses. I think this is a really, really good idea, especially for something like Clone Troopers where you would want them to get into little crouch positions. Now he comes with a butt ton of hands. He's got these little like judo chop flat hands, left and right. He's got thumbs up hands, or like this guy hands. He also comes with these kind of relaxed grip hands. And he also comes with these two left hands. One of them is like, you know, little coding, or maybe he's just wishing for world peace. Gun grip left hand. Then you got another, like, over here, little signal hand. And this other right blaster hand. And lastly, we've got another right hand finger point. He also comes with, and this is a Sideshow exclusive, the Clone Wars base with the little wolf symbol on it. One of the things that kind of makes me an idiot is that this is actually a double elbow jointed figure. I just didn't find it at first, but it does have a double hinge. The double jointed elbow, in fact, was very helpful with me getting this pose by bringing the blaster closer into his chest. One of the things that Sideshow does that I think is pretty cool is all their alternate hands come with their own wrist pegs. So little details like that, on top of the great sculpting on the armor, the really lifelike head sculpt, and the fact that this comes with 4 alternate heads, it makes me really like this figure. Including 4 heads isn't just generous, it makes the toy itself worthwhile, it makes it, you know, more bang for your buck, and I think that's great that Sideshow did this. Now, I don't own this figure was lent to me for review by Jennifer Rose. So I recommend you check out jenrose.com where you can see her awesome art, and there's also a link to her Etsy page where she's got some really, really cool stuff available. Thanks for watching.